Tanny Games here. Welcome back to the channel. Here today to talk about some news. There's every chance the update is actually still coming next week. I am so back and forth on this like nobody's business. But basically, we have our first teaser for the next Star Path. I'm very, very excited about this. I am excited for the MULAN update. She's definitely a character that I really want in game. I'm very excited to see her come, and I hope they do her justice along with all the other items that they bring with her and stuff like that. Now today I'm literally just going to be discussing the hints that they've given for the Star Path. But something that I do want to do, I do want to host another watch party again in Discord. We'll watch some MULAN and stuff like that. And then after rewatching it, I think I would like to, after watching the film, refreshing my memory, kind of summarize items that I think might come or items that I want to come to the game with the MULAN update. But I'll do that as a separate video. So maybe a watch party this weekend, perhaps. I don't know. I'll leave a little post in Discord about it. I'll leave a post in Discord. We've also got our Tanny Challenges streamed this weekend as well. So if you haven't done your movie theatre yet, get that posted. Get it posted. But yeah, why don't we jump over to Twitter, have a look at this teaser, and we can sort of talk through it. Okay, so here we are on Twitter, and it says, "Psst, hey, a new update's on its way. Coincidentally, that also means a brand new Star Path. Based on the emojis below, any guesses as to what items you can expect from this next Star Path?" So the first item we have here is a t-shirt, and then we also have a cricket. Now, my thoughts are that this relates to Cricky from MULAN, but I have a feeling this is going to be a t-shirt design, probably a bit like the Abu and Raja one from the last Star Path. So probably just like a motif-based t-shirt. Would I like it if they did something creative with this? Like they had a t-shirt and the t-shirt had like either the like attachment for like Cricky, like the little cage that he's in. I don't know if cage is the right word, but it's like a cage, you know. But like if they had that attached to the back of it or something, or like if you perched on your shoulder or something, I think that would be fun and creative. I do think ultimately that is a bit too much for Gameloft. So I do think realistically it's just going to be like a t-shirt. I am a bit nervous because this feels like a bit of an underwhelming reveal in a sense. I do feel like past hints usually hint towards something a bit bigger, something a bit more exciting, like the magic carpet ride. So I do think this is a bit of a boring reveal. Am I alone in thinking that? Like if it's literally just like a t-shirt with a motif on it, I think I'm going to be... that just feels like an underwhelming reveal. I don't know, maybe I'm alone in that, but that's my thoughts anyway. Then we have a person here and a fan. Now, originally my first thought with this was that this was going to be like the MULAN matchmaker outfit, because this is just so reminiscent of that scene where she holds the fan and she's reading from her arm. Like the pose is like, it feels kind of identical-ish. So that was my first thought, why I assumed this was going to be the matchmaker thing. But someone in the Discord, I did post to you guys in there that it says person. So it's kind of pretty gender neutral. So it may be that this isn't the matchmaker outfit, but perhaps we get some sort of fan accessory, which I could definitely see them doing. They're quite big on their accessories at the moment. Like, we've had the bubble ones, we had the giant pencil with Oswald, there's the gift bags that you got with the winter editions, there's the umbrellas. I feel like Gameloft, for some reason, really loved the accessories, which I wouldn't mind if you could take photos with them and stuff. I think Gameloft are aware that's what we kind of want. So I don't know, we'll have to see if it's something that they do add to the game or not. But yeah, I do think after sort of looking at this and having it pointed out that this says person, because originally I couldn't really tell. Like, I looked at this whilst I was on the train and things like that, so I can see what the emojis were actually classed as. But yeah, I do think that perhaps this is going to be a fan accessory. And then the last thing is we have 2 kites. So my thoughts are this is going to be like a decor item, and it's going to be like the kites and things like that you see towards the end of the film. Like, I think Mushu flies on like a kite and things like that. Like, there's a lot of kites within the festival, so I think it's going to be kind of like that kind of decor. That is my summary. I don't know if there's some significance to 2 kites. This is why I want to rewatch the film, because I'm like, they could have just done a kite symbol and I think that would have made sense. So I don't know if the 2 kites is just because they want it to be symmetrical columns or like it has some symbolic reason. I don't know. Either way, kind of excited, like, in a way. Also a little bit underwhelmed, because I think like a fan accessory will be nice to have, don't get me wrong, but it's an accessory. A t-shirt with a cricky motif, it's just a t-shirt. The kite decor sounds cool. I do like the sound of that. Not gonna lie. But I'm just like, where is the big wow factor item? Because I'm assuming these aren't it. Like I said, if we get a matchmaker skin for Mulan, that would, like, I would be super ecstatic for that, because I want all the outfits for Mulan. All the outfits. I mean, I want all the outfits for all the characters, but like, I like Mulan. Mulan's one of my faves. So I would really, really like to have her different outfits. I think that would be kind of a nice thing. There's a lot of things that I would like to come with this, like just thinking more kind of like cherry blossom trees, things like, are they called pergolas? Like, they're kind of like arches but not arches, like those wooden structures. I think they're called pergolas. If I've got their name wrong, someone, I'm sure one of you will correct me, but those kind of things I think would be lovely to have. But yeah, I'd really like to do like a sit down and watch and then see if I can spot items from the film that specifically I think might come. I think they could add in some really, really exciting items with this update. It just depends on how they do it, I guess. It really depends. I think if they pull it off, it could be amazing. But these hints are maybe slightly underwhelming. But let me know if you have any other theories. I would be very, very intrigued to see. It does look like we've got a few comments from people. So we've got probably Senpai, who said, I've been hoping the Star Path would be Mulan themed. We need more Eastern themed items for our valleys. I can't wait. Which, agreed. I was kind of expecting it would be Mulan themed, but I was almost thinking that it might be crossed with another theme. I seem to be really stuck on the Lovely Monster Star Path, but how that was kind of like a mix of things. So I was just assuming that would be the case going forward, but it feels like this one feels very Mulan themed. We have Jade Miss, who's put, let's see if I can actually complete this one without all the crashes. Couldn't do the last one since all the crashes reset my progress every time I would almost complete a task. And 100%, like, agree. I know so many people in the same position, and that's why I've said, like, I'm happy to wait a bit longer if it means the game functions, because it is really unfair to, like, the other players who maybe only play a bit more casually, maybe only get a couple of hours a week to play the game, that they can't necessarily finish it because the game crashes, and that's not the person's fault. Like, that's out of their hands, and it's not like an issue on the person's fault either. It's like they don't cause it to crash. It's something on Gameloft's end, so I really hope we have a lot of fixes there. We have this one from Underwater Fish, who's put Cricky apparel. I really hope we get them as a companion. This is all looking like Mulan, and I agree. I do hope we get Cricky as like a companion. Mary Poppins, now that's really interesting because that's the whole, you know, let's go fly a kite thing. I'm not sure on this theory because personally I don't see how the themes would work well. I mean, I guess you could say the lovely monster star path didn't work. You know, they're two opposing kind of things. I just don't see them merging Mary Poppins into it, personally. As much as I think it'd be nice to kind of get some Mary Poppins themed items, it's not something that I think would go with a Mulan update. Now, it's really interesting. Someone here, this David Chilson, has put Bugs Life Coco up. I'm guessing it's another Pixar Star Path. Was hoping for a Mulan related one. I'm not sure if this person is like literally joking or not, but I mean, I guess you could make a Bugs Life from the cricket. I guess I'm not sure how do you get Coco from the person in the fan? And up with kites doesn't make sense. I don't think it's another Pixar Star Path. Then we have Mulan Lucky Cricket, Japanese fan accessory, and Japanese kite festival would be my guess. Secretly hoping for items such as this, plus hopefully a Torii gate. I'm not entirely sure what that is. But yeah, definitely like these kites and stuff like that is fully what I'm kind of expecting. And then we have Cole down here who's put, oh yeah, let the spiraling begin. So excited for new content. Now, I must admit, I too am also excited for new content. I am excited to see the Mulan items come to the game. I think we could get some really, really nice items. I'm hoping that Gameloft does Mulan justice. And bring some really, really good items into the game. Let me know in the comments down below, what items do you want to see come to the game? Do you have any other theories about this little teaser they've posted? I would love to know. And I guess I will see you all in the next video. Bye guys!